Hi, welcome back to Ascended Empress 3 Tarot. I'm just gonna check. This is the first time I'm doing this with this setting. Ooh, we're live. I love that. Okay, so let me just click and see how everything looks. Hi, welcome back to... Ooh. I love that. I love that you'll be able to see the cards from now on. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Let's clear this energy. Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for the new... Oh. For the newness. Okay, so let's see what the energy is right now. We have Sun and Aries in the 5th house. So the 5th house is about romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, childlike spirit, self-expression, drama, joy. And Aries is the I am, is the manifester, is the energetic, is the new potential. And we have it with the Sun, which is also, it's masculine energy as well. The birth of new potential, a dynamic manifestation, given energy, given freely, the willpower, the nature of self, self-expression. So, ooh, that's exciting. Let me move this out of the way. I have to move a lot of things around. I have to like shift it and everything. But let's see what the message is for the week. In the overall message, let's see. Ooh, this one just really wanted to jump out. High Priestess. Ooh, so you're coming into your High Priestess. Oh, I can show it to both sides now. That's so different. I'm sorry. Well, I get used to this. The High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. So it's encountering your... Oh, we have soul retrieval at the bottom, which is also encountering yourself, your ancient power mysteries at the top as well. So we're just gonna keep this. I think this one was at the top and this one at the bottom. Soul retrieval, as above so below, right? So let's keep this to the side and let's check the energies. Let's check some archetypes for this week ahead for the collective, the Empress watching this. We have Anima Mundi, which is everything, the all, the offering. It's like, what are you gonna be offering for this gift? And the animal. It's like the balance between being human, the soul, and also our wild nature. So let's see for the self. What messages come through for the self for the week ahead? In regards to the self, there's going to be celebration, 3 of Cups, the Fool, a new beginning, and justice. So there's going to be a justice made in the world. It's like after finishing something very crucial, perhaps the last cycle, it's like you have been called, or yeah, the 9 of Swords at the top. It's almost like, let's see what else. With the 2 of Cups, it's like not having reciprocation in connections. It feels like that's all coming to an end, and it's like this new beginning that you're embarking is your justice to just having fun. It feels like you're beginning to get out of your shell. The animal archetype is just calling us to the nature parts, the most primal things. King of Chalices, so it's very also, it feels like you are balancing out your emotions. What else comes up with this for the self? And the Emperor, wow. So it's like very the I am. It's the Aries energy coming forth as well. And you are in control of who you say you are, who you are, what you want to go about and do. And it's coming through in the cards as well. Let's see. If anything else comes up with this, peace, harmony, order, calmness. So it feels like you are just seeking out more peaceful connections, peaceful environments, cooperation, acceptance, listening. I feel like you're also listening to, you know, as the High Priestess, you're listening to your intuition and you're cooperating with what it's saying. So this justice, this new beginning, is also, it's gonna be a payout. Let's see, I don't know. Flexible, bend but don't break. I feel like right now you're still shifting through, you know, after letting go of whatever you needed to let go. You'll be taking more of the spotlight. You'll be creating more. You'll be radiating more joy. You'll be having more enthusiasm. You could, some of you could be dating as well, or finding like more loving connections. Being open to it. So meaning you're gonna be magnetizing it in. Okay, so we have wake up call. We have care, empathy, assistance, support. There's also natural enemy, deadly thread, and feud, deadline, synchronization, and moments. So it feels like you are being called to be in the moment. Let's pull out on this feud, this thread snake card. What is that? The Eight of Swords. It's something you left behind. It was like taking action, but you had to. Oh, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're restrained. There was just like a lot of brutalness that like you just had to, you couldn't work with it. Like you tried, but you couldn't work with it. So that connection is over. Let's see. Let's cross it with this. Can you tell us more about this? Yeah, again, it was something you tried to work with. You invested in something. There's the Princess of Swords. You like again that Three of Wands, that Three of Pentacles. And it could have been a happy ending, but it was just like there was just it wasn't it. Like it was more problematic than it should have been, than you would have liked it to be. So it feels like you are being called to create somewhere else, to have the strength to go somewhere else. The Queen of Wands and the Strength card. It feels like you are being guided away from this energy of this snake in the grass or something. So what's the wake-up call about? The Chariot. So I feel like if you've been called to do something and this is your nudge to do it, to self-care, to nurture yourself, perhaps to teach. If you're being called, if you're a teacher, if you're being called to assist others, support others. It could look in many different ways. It could look in volunteering. It could look in teaching something you already know. Like we have Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of stability that's going to come from this space. Whatever it is that it is for you, it's asking you to express it and take up this space. We have Pipe of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Knight of Chalices, the Moon, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, or Chalices, and the King of Wands. So right now it feels like you're very passion oriented. There's a lot of passion. We have the Aries energy, the Sun, and we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Strength card, which is also a Leo. So there's a lot of passion. We have the Knight, which is also action. The Chariot came out. So a lot of action is coming from a balanced space. There's something hidden. So perhaps this energy of, oh, okay, so you had to walk away from perhaps this like mindset of going here, going there, and like seeking for breadcrumbs. Like when it comes to the Five of Pentacles, it's giving me like I don't have enough, and the Knight of Chalices together, it's almost like I'm just gonna invest over here, I'm just gonna invest over here, like things that like sound nice, or perhaps connections that were out of boredom, that were out of lack, they were coming out of lack, and this is like a hidden what do you call that, like a hidden habit, a hidden bad habit that it was like you had to offer up. Like it feels like this is a past behavior that you had to offer up, and now I'm seeing the thread of it. It's almost like it was more spiritual. It was more like of a, if it was like an entity or like a spirit like attached to you that you had to kind of like leave behind. You had to like fight it off in a way and work with that in a way where like you understand what cups you're taking, what cups you're not taking, what cups you are. And now that you're emotionally stable with the King of Cups and the Emperor, it seems like you can purposefully and balancedly use your leadership qualities as the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands also came out. So it's like you're very balanced right now. So for the week ahead, you're just expect staying more grounded, having the strength to just trust the timing. It feels like you're not rushing anything. Yeah, you're all into this transformation and connections and the self-growth journey, like getting to know your inner powers, your how you play a part of everything around you. God is using you / them as a mirror. Who are you when nobody's watching? I love that it's up by the TV. Smiling open doors. Get out there. Network opens doors. In-person interactions. Wow, so you are being called to get out there with the King of Swords, with the Emperor. Like it's like so it feels like you are gonna put yourself more out in the real world. It could be a YouTube channel, it could be shows if you're a performer, it could be galleries, it could be dating. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of putting yourself out there. All of these energies are coming forth, and you have the confidence, you have the strength, you have the looks, you have the sexiness, you have the groundedness. So it feels like right now, yeah, that's what you're being called to do. Moving in peace and harmony, and just like understanding that there's an order to things. You're probably not going to be rushing into any connections, which is amazing. Like nothing good comes out of connections. So you're allowing this to be a very flexible change in your life. So you're maintaining the order, you're maintaining the balance. I don't think you're letting this I want to say devil energy, even, you know, the snake energy, like I don't think you're allowing that to throw you off. You know, because you are accepting and you are listening to spirit. So it feels like that's what like once you retrieve your soul, it's almost like you can't go back. So, and it feels like that's what is coming up here. All right, I'm a little all over the place with this card. So let me see. All right, so that was for the self. Let's see. So have in mind, like, who are you when nobody's watching? I'm just gonna keep this up here. So for the self, the anima, the offering, anima mundi. You are a part of everything. And everything is a part of, you know, like everything is as it should be. It's like that's the acceptance part. It's like you understand that but you understand that everything had its purpose and has its purpose, but you're also respecting your journey and what you're being called to do. It doesn't mean to go crazy. It still means you have a power within you to change things and everything. So let's see. Excuse me. Let's see for career. Let's see a love attraction for career. Actually, let's see for the soul, for the self. What's the shadow? What's the shadow for the viewer at this moment in time? Withdraw and the sage. Yeah, you're being called to teach. I'm telling you, like, it feels like this is more of a call-in. This is a confirmation. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been thinking about giving classes, courses, I don't know, anything. I love how they shine. It's asking you to withdraw and tap into your high priestess, your higher wisdom. And the offering is that you do have to walk away from distractions and connect into the heart at the bottom. So that's the shadow of the self, okay? So it's like perhaps, yeah, the sage is like, who are you trusting? Are you going to others, or are you going to yourself? All right, let's see for the career for the week ahead. And it's gonna be the end of the month, the end of June. So that's exciting. Welcome in a new month. Ooh. I can feel positive while thinking positive. 27. The longer you stay focused upon, can you see that? Okay. The longer you stay focused upon what you do not want, the greater, the more powerful that thought will become. But if you are sensitive to your emotions and you withdraw your attention from the unwanted very quickly, you will begin to feel better and you will stop the attracting of the unwanted thing. So it feels like you are being called to pay more attention to what you're given attention to, what you're thinking, what thoughts you feed. I'm gonna just leave it there for that one. And all right, let's see. What can we expect? Or what energies are you dealing with when it comes to situations, energies when it comes to career, family, tests, exam, chaos, and risk taken? So right now it feels like there could be a little chaos. It could feel chaotic. There could be a little instability, or you could feel unrestful because of the unpredictability of things going on around you. So it feels like if that's also causing you to think very scarce and very like lack of, it feels like you are being called to, I split it on manipulate, use arrangement strategy, to be strategic about the moves that you make, about what you give attention to, what you're going to be watering per se, what projects you're going to be doing, embarking on. And you are being asked to go ahead and take the risk. Not asked, but encouraged. So if you've been feeling something like that, this is a confirmation for that. Also, there could be like some type of feeling like where you have to register for something, election, diagnostics. Like it feels like if you have a business, then you're being asked to just like take in count everything. How are you gonna finish the year? Eternity, frozen, curse, immortality. So it feels like you are working on something big. The foundation you want is big, or you're being called to channel this, because as a sage, like if you're meant to be teaching something to someone that could grow, and we had the Queen of Pentacles earlier, so from the self, so you are doing it very balancedly. And the roots, the family, the bloodline, like the togetherness that it's like you're building like a legacy. That's what I'm getting. What else would it be for this? A letter, text, invitation. So you could be getting like a text, perhaps. For some of you, that could be a side message, an invitation for something that's going to be highly important. The Devil. Ooh, what's this Devil card of? Courage, battling. What is this Devil card of? Four of Pentacles. Something being held really tightly. Which is what? Three of Swords, a heartbreak, Nine of Wands, carrying the baggage, and indecision about it. So some of you might be holding on too strong about perhaps something in the past that came from chaos, and it was like it's due to like your heart feeling heartbroken, like just a disappointment. And so in a connection that you probably carried all the weight, you could be balancing it out now, letting go of that or healing it. But I would just say, to move forward. Actually, I'm gonna just let the cards talk. Alright, let's see what else. Yeah, so okay, so we have the Magician, the Star, and the Way. So it feels like you know the way. You know that whatever happened in the past, it was out of your own personal devil energy, right? Like the snake in the grass came up, and it's like something you had to stand up against, and you really had to just like hold, like you probably held on to it for like longer than it should, but you've healed. Like now that the star is coming up, it's like you've healed, and the way that you've healed is through praying, trusting the intuition. The High Priestess is the theme of this reading, like retrieving your soul from this devil energy that you just kept carrying for like, that just brought chaos. We have the Queen of Cups again. So yeah, so you're balancing out the way your emotions are, which is actually helping you in your career, because now you're no longer gambling. I'm getting that it's like you're no longer gambling, you're no longer overspending. You're being more analytical with the King of Swords. You're being more logical. You're being more that's like that Emperor energy. Let's see what comes up with this. Live and let live. Yeah, it feels like you've let go of the burden. If you worked with people, it feels like you're no longer getting so attached to like what they do, you know. If it's dark around you, then you are the light. So it feels like you understood, you came into your own power with the faith, the light in you as the Empress. I mean, I'm so sorry, I'm like well, yeah, you're an Empress, but as a star. I blanked out there for a moment. I was like looking at the screen, and I'm like, where is the red? Like, how do I know I'm streaming right now? Because I'm streaming from OBS. So that's where I had like my little my little MIA moment. Oh gosh. Okay. We have I'm back on track. So it feels like, yeah, you retrieve your soul, you're back on track. So now it's like, but in career. So like, what do you do now? What do you do in career? Like, what are you called to do? I mean, it's gonna be different for everyone. Let's see. In career, what are you called to do? What is the outcome? I mean, literally with the Magician, it's like, it just means anything. Like, you can create anything. 7 of Wands. Taking fast action, taking passionate action. Anything that you're passionate about, and having the courage to pursue it. And with the Knight of Cups, with the it's meeting people, it's getting out there, it's having those connections with people. It feels like maybe you'll get ideas, you'll get contracts, like you'll get like exposed to something. And wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like, I feel like getting out there, you are being encouraged to network more. That did come up, right? Get out there. Yeah, get out there. Smiling, open door. Like, just be kind, just be yourself. Yeah, it feels like there's gonna be something big. Ace of Swords. It could be like an idea, an opportunity coming from a stable space. So the Star again. That's so beautiful. So right now, you're just meant to keep shining. You're meant to be shining. And we had the immortality. So get on TV, get on your shows, write something, whatever it is that like you are being called to do. This is a confirmation for that. I'm just gonna put this away and shuffle again and see what comes up for the love part of it. I can't get over how much I like this. I really do. Yeah, I just love seeing it, because my favorite part is seeing like the cards as well. Like, they don't lie. Like, it's kind of very interactive, in my opinion. Like, it's happening right in front of you. So So yeah, so right now in this week, remember, you're gonna be probably getting tested a little bit, or perhaps you passed whatever devil energy. Also, there's the Mercury retrograde, so you will be almost like tested a little bit more emotionally. So the fact that the King of Cups came out twice, it seems like if you're being emotional right now, it feels like it's gonna help you control it more, stay more balanced. After those tears, transmute them into income. If you know, you know. Okay, so let's see. Let's see for the love part. Ooh, do I want to do that? Let's see with this one. So remember, think positive. So more positive things can happen, basically. All right. So for some people might be getting an apology. We have the text message, hopeless. We have love, pretending, max, exaggerating, spying. Some of you, if you have a social social media, people could be spying on you. An apology, stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. There's something in the background that it's probably better you don't go, because there's a lot of stubborn and ego and pride. The foundation. It's based on security. Your family. It could be like your family is talking about you for taking this path. Longing. They're wanting something. Exhaustion, train, long journey. How about romantic? Love, grief, depression. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, deaths. Finality, live behind, closure, farewells. Someday, somewhere, another time. So yeah, so it feels like you had to walk away from something. Perhaps that experience is the one thing that led you to this journey, to where you are right now, to what you're watching. We have the Two of Cups, so it feels like you're balanced. The overall energy is Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, which is you're single, you're balanced, honestly you're looking better than anyone would have ever expected. Your roots run deep. Trees communicate. Practice forgiveness. So it feels like you are being encouraged to practice forgiveness to the people from the past. This heartbreaks your family or past lovers or something. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to like talk to them. You are safe. So your angels, your guides, they want you to know that you're safe. You don't have to hold on to whatever you were carrying before. You're rooted. You're rooted now. Before, if you didn't feel that, it feels like you are. Birth a new way to love. So it feels like whatever you just experienced, you are being called to birth a new way to love yourself, to love others. Find your own rhythm, sacred flow, and movement. So I love that because this makes me feel like this little girl is like rooted. She's like walking barefoot on the ground. She's like dancing with this little thingy. I'll show it over here too. And it's like you can only do that when you're safe. When you create a safe space for you, it's like when you can play, you can be a little bit more yourself. Yeah, like without judgment. Acting from a place of balance and stability. That's what you are doing. So it feels like whatever comes forth in the romantic sense of it, it's going to be from a place of balance. And we have protect your inner child, listen to it, especially when it cries. So it feels like that's how you are being called to move around, to move forward, or that's how you are moving forward. You've prioritized yourself. And forgiving others is also prioritizing yourself because you don't want to carry that burden, right? So let's see, what can the viewer expect this week ahead? Reciprocity, Six of Pentacles, something nostalgic. So maybe someone will be reaching out. Someone that really wants you in family. It could be family, it could be anything. Oh wait, this is like a payback. So it's like the debts, the cause and effect. So it's like something is owed to you, right? We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, like perhaps a quick message, interaction. Two of Swords. So it's gonna bring some clarity, okay? Let's see for challenges in the sense of love. The Queen of Chalices is like, okay, so perhaps containing your emotions if you know, or balancing it out. Like it feels like you are balanced, but since we are in Cancer retrograde, the Queen of Chalices is a water sign as well, so it could be balancing that out. Why is that a challenge? What else with the Queen of Chalices? The Strength. To still work on it. It feels like it could still be challenging, you know. Nine of Cups. Yeah, like finding your happiness. So it could be a challenge because like if it's too soon, it's like moving out of it. So just being gentle with yourself. Five of Swords. So yeah, it could still be like taking up space mentally. So it feels like that's where you are being called to think more positive, and it feels like that just targets all areas. It could target the love, it could target the career, especially after making so many changes. What else? What's the outcome? Oh, I already said that with the Six of that. The Tower. So some of you could be having like another Tower moment. Someone, either you're gonna be you're gonna have a tower, or you're gonna cause a tower in someone else's life. King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, 100% a freaking tower. Like you're gonna be cutting something off, seeing it for what it is. Perhaps after you see the clarity of something trying to make you bring confusion, and then you're just gonna be like, no, I don't want this. You're gonna be strategic about it. You're just gonna be more strategic and leaving something behind that that you had already thought about. Like, because it's strategic is like non-emotional, right? So it feels like that's why the challenge is like not tapping into your emotions, where like it will lead you to this like working harder on something that you already walked away from, just because if you think it's like your happiness or something. So interesting. Let's see any confirmations for this message. Can you confirm any of these messages? Love, the Two of Cups. Balance, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. That was like the first card that we got too, and it's confirmed as well. So you're definitely prioritizing, acting from love, acting from a balanced space. Yeah, Six of Cups and Eight of Swords. So confusion, Eight of Cups. So you're gaining clarity over whatever was confusing in the past, because you're tapping into your intuition. Then it's no longer making you confused. And Three of Wands, Three of Wands, it's like your purpose. It's like you're just going towards your purpose, which it actually makes things a lot easier as well. The Queen of Discs, yeah, it's like that stability is gonna come in from that. Ooh, the Wheel of Flow, like it's divine timing. So fortune is on your side. Divine timing will happen when it's meant to. And let me pick one of these out. We have resourcefulness. We have Sobek's resourcefulness guidance. Utilize your resources effectively. Be creative in finding solutions and making the most of what you have. Adapt to your circumstances with ingenuity and practicality. I love that. So there's a lot of shifts happening, and you are being called to be flexible. So let's see any last messages for the viewer. Nine of Wands, King of Cups. Yeah, passion and balance. Knight and taking action from a balanced place, being in control of your emotions, taking off the restraint, the judgment, the moon, the chariot. Yeah, and acting from a very again, balanced place. It's like praying. It's like praying is gonna give you all the balance. Like taking time for yourself to honor what you're feeling, what you're thinking before acting on something, and before that King of Swords energy, which like you're gonna be doing things, you know, either personal, all the decisions that you're gonna be making. When you tap into yourself and you take action from that state, it feels like you'll be opening so many doors, and it feels like it's all for you. I'm gonna pick one of the animal, the spirit of the wheel, to see just like another type of summary. Mental clarity, awakening, and the beauty. Yeah, you're like getting more mental clarity because of the space that you've been taking to meditate, to ponder on things. And the number 8 could also be significant. I love that. You're waking up to the beauty around you, the beauty within you. That soul retrieval, it's almost like you're healing. You're healing those things in the background, in the past, and yeah, just be gentle with yourself. It feels like it's also giving you passion to start forward into a new direction. We have counterparts. We had the Queen and the King of Wands, the King and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I love this. I love to see this for you. I hope this resonated with you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, wait. Let's do an angel card to anchor this in. I love the angel cards. They also summarize contentment. So right now it feels like this week you're gonna be prioritizing contentment about like what you're doing, and it just goes across. It's gonna show on your face. It's gonna show on how you live. It's gonna show in the connections that you begin to meet, and the people that you begin to meet, and everything. So keep prioritizing yourself. Keep staying positive. Keep listening to your intuition. I feel like that's the most important thing. The High Priestess in you. She's someone to